Yeah? Okay. Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, welcome to Orlando. You have a huge Puerto Rican base here. Do you feel that this is going to be very important for you in the NBA?
Yeah, of course. That's my ethnicity. My mother's full, so I represent that, and I take that with a lot of pride.
How important is this tournament for you?
It's super important. It's kind of helped me with my learning experience. I'm going through a rough time right now shooting wise, but just the experience is definitely helping me.
Do you feel very different from the NCAA to the NBA? It's a huge difference.
Yeah. I don't get a lot of calls that I usually get when I'm in college, so that's different. But other than that, it's just basketball. Once I get the feeling down, and once I stop making shots, it makes it easier for my team. When I don't make shots, it's hard for my team to win games because I'm looked at as not a threat on the court. So it's tough, but I'm learning.
Well, luckily you're on a team where you're not going to be the primary offensive weapon. So, as far as running the offense, that sort of thing, how much have you, I guess, learned so far in the process?
Yeah, I learned a lot. My first game, I had 8 turnovers, so I continue to learn from my tape and try to figure out how I can, bring that down, but bring up my assists. And we're just not making shots, and it doesn't seem like we're flowing in a sense. But I think that the team is doing a great job of communicating, just getting each other in order. And I think I'm doing a better job of flowing my turnovers. So I just got to continue to learn from what I see on the tape. So the proof is in the pudding. What I'm doing out there, I'm not making shots, but it's part of the game. So I got to learn from it, and that's what watching tape's all about.
Dan said that he'd like to see you get in the lane a little more, not have to settle for the pull-up and those kind of shots. Do you feel like that's something you'll ease into and get better ease as you play?
Yeah, definitely. Right now, honestly, there's so many flaws right now in my game just because my shot's not falling. If I'm able to make that shot, it's more of a threat for my teammates. So it just right now, enough is going my way, offensively. So it just, it's part of the game. You just got to learn from it. Hopefully I don't continue to shoot this way, but like I said, I learned from the tape and I got to move forward.
Do you feel you're being caught with the ball a lot late on the offense? Dan says the point guard, that's what happens when the offense is not as fluid. Do you sort of feel at the end of the offense that it's your responsibility to at least get something to the rim?
I feel that way because that's where I came from, not because I'm put in those positions, but where I came from at the University of Connecticut, when the clock came down, was give the ball to Shabazz and have him do something. So that's how it was. I feel that way, but that's what's kind of understanding is different. You got to slowly. I've been in the University of Connecticut for 4 years, so a lot of the things that I do that we did at the University of Connecticut, we don't, they don't stress it here. So it's kind of learning new things, and it's tough on the fly. So, but yeah, that's because I've learned that at the University of Connecticut. So I expect that, but at the same time, it's different. It's different here, and I just got to, I got to roll with the punches. Sometimes it happens that I, get the ball late clock, and sometimes it don't.
Is there one part of your game that the defenses are just taking away?
No, honestly, it's like I said, when I don't make shots, I have so many flaws in my games. It just, I make shots. That's what I've, pride myself on. Defensively as well, but offensively, if I don't make shots, anybody in the world can play me. So it's just that's one of the biggest reasons why nothing's really happening for me, all the teams. So the second game when I was making shots, we won by a lot of points, and that's because I was seen as a threat. Now if I don't make shots, I'm not seen as a threat. They're actually playing a 5-on-4, so it's tough, but I'll figure it out.
You said after the first game you weren't going to be overly consumed with the missed shots because you felt like they were makeable shots. Now it's been a couple of days after that, and you feel like it's affecting confidence at all?
It's not affecting confidence. It's just, I've never been in a situation before with 4 games and I'm shooting awful. That's kind of new to me. So it's, when something's new to you, you got to figure out what's going on. And it just, I guess it's just part of the game. It's meant for me to miss shots this whole weekend, I guess. And I can't. I just got, like I said, I just got to look at it and figure it out. And learn from the difference. But I'm doing my best, and hopefully, next time I get on the court, it'll show. Because at the end of the day, all I can actually do is, after the game, watch the tape as much. How many hours I've been watching the tape. It's just, sometimes it don't show on the court all the time. But, hopefully it does for me, and hopefully I get it going, kickstart.
Okay. Best of luck.